Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. We got us a beer from Spindletap Brewery. These guys are down in Texas. This was sent to me by Brandon C. He has sent me several different variations of their beers, and I find them very, very tasty. Seems like they got a handle on a lot of different styles down there. I don't know what to expect from this one. This one is their This one is called 5% Tint, and this is the Citra Hop Edition. I think they've done a couple of different versions of this, but this one is the Citra Edition, and this one has a date on the bottom of it. It says 4/27 of 18. So that's April 27th of 2018 when this one was canned, or put in the can. The beer was in the can. And the day is the 31st, last day of May, so just a couple of days past 1 month in the can here. So, like I said, that Brandon at C has sent me this, and he tells me here that this particular beer is a brewery-only release, so it's not distributed. You have to get it at the brewery. So, Brandon, thanks a bunch for picking it up, getting it out here to me. The sun's trying to come through there. It wasn't doing it a minute ago, so y'all bear with me here. I've had one of my subscribers, before I get into the beer here, I want to say something about my grading system. When I first started, I did several different things trying to find out what worked best for me. And then I, come up with my 1 through 10 grading system. And then I don't know what happened, guys. Somewhere along the line over the last year or two, I don't know how long it's been, all of a sudden I was going to a 2-point grade system. I was telling you it was a 9, and then I was giving you a 2-digit code there instead of just telling you it was a 9. So I had one of my subscribers bring that to me and said, I can't figure out your grade scale, and I thought, well, maybe I need to do something. So guys, right now from the beers that I started posting, I don't know, it's probably been a couple of weeks ago. Y'all may have noticed that when you hit the show more thing, it drops down and tells you all the pertinent information, like my beer scale and sites I want you to see, and just more information. So if you haven't noticed it, you might want to hit the show me more button there and drop down. My beer scale is 1 is undrinkable, and basically it's very hard unless you got something really infected. You're not going to get an undrinkable beer. Number 2, or 2 in the scale, is an F, and I consider that nasty. And I can think of a couple there, but there's a lot of people that like different beers, so probably not going to get any nasty beers. I might, to me, malt liquor, some malt liquor is kind of nasty. But anyway, I don't review malt liquors usually. 3 is poor in the D range. 4 is average in the C range. And then once you get past average, I break it up a little bit. 5 is an 80 or B minus, and that would be 80 to 84. And then 6 is an 85, right down the middle of the B range. If it's an 85, it's a B. If it's less than an 85, it's a B minus. If it's more than an 85, it's going to be a B plus. 7 is an 86 to 89, and that's my B plus. Once it gets to 90, that's in your A minus. 8 is a 90 to 94, is your A minus there. Once you get to 95, I consider that to be into the solid A category. So I go 9 is 95 to 99. That's your A. And to get to 10 or the 100, it has to be, that's an A plus beer. So a little confusing there, but if you want to see, and that's how I'm going to do it, because I've gotten you a little cheat sheet, because my little pea brain can't remember that sometimes, and I'm telling you information that don't relate to the beer scale that I'm supposed to be using. So maybe I can keep that straight from here on. So don't want this to be a huge 30-minute video, so let's get on with it, guys. This is a 5%er according to what I'm seeing here on Beer Advocate. And Rate Beer's got it the same. Rate Beer. Untapped's got it the same. 5% don't have the IBUs on it, guys. And step over here so we can get our food pairings, guys. We're going to get into here and pop the top on this one. This is the first beer of the day for me. So let's get it into the glass. Ooh, it's kind of cloudy coming out. Might be a juice bomb. Food pairings. The cuisine is curried in a Thai. Cheeses: pepper, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue, cheddar. Your stronger cheeses: meat, poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon. I'll add grilled meat to that. Glass for a pint, Becker, Nonic, tumbler, mug, Stein, Seidel. I'm using my favorite tulip glass, guys, and not recommended for extended cellaries. Whole reason they put a date on the bottom of it. Drink 'em fresh, guys. Drink 'em fresh. All right, that's a lighter. It definitely is an unfiltered beer, but it is a light. It looks like a. Don't look like orange juice. It's a little, not quite that bright orange color. It's more of a filtered or a dirty orange, but it's a lighter color though. Good looking beer. About a finger of head. I'll get it over here in the light. I don't know if that helps or hinders or hurts or what. I'm getting grapefruit juice all the way back here from this beer. So let's get it to the nose, see what we got. Yep. Big time grapefruit juice on the nose. Very citrusy, hints of oranges and tangerines. A little bit of pine, maybe some pineapple. Got a big time fruitiness to it, guys. Maybe even a hint of some tropical fruit notes in there. But the grapefruit and the oranges is what I'm getting most of. And I'm thirsty. It's been a hot one out there today. First beer of the day, let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Brandon. I do appreciate it, sir. These Spindletap beers are turning into some really, really tasty beers. They're making I've had a couple of different juice bombs from this brewery, and it's pretty damn tasty. When I see Citra hop beer or a single hop beer using Citrusy. I mean, oranges and tangerines and maybe a hint of some grapefruit comes to mind immediately for citrus hops or Citra hop. But I'm getting big time grapefruit over the oranges, but I'm getting a little bit of both. Not too awful bitter for grapefruit. A very tasty beer, guys. A very, very tasty beer. I would say it's a combination, maybe a half and half between grapefruit and orange juice. I want to get the back end pour in here before I go off camera. That may have oranged it up just a little bit. Nah. Looking at the light, it looks a little lighter than orange juice, but when I set the can beside it, it does. So, not quite to the orange juice looking, but close enough for this guy. So, we're going to sip on this, let her taste it, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Big time grapefruit notes on this one. It's standing out more than any kind of oranges or tangerines or anything else I'm getting in the beer. Grapefruit is off the chain on this beer. Absolutely delicious, though. I love this beer. This is a very, very nice beer. I love the style, this New England style, hazy, unfiltered juice bombs, as I call them. Date on the bottom of the can, ABV on the label. Awesome beer. I would buy this if I could get it here, guys. It is a very, very tasty beer. Even though it's a 5%, it drinks very, very nice. Got a lot of flavor to it. And that's what I like about this style of beer, even though I usually don't buy 5% beers because they seem kind of thin and watery and don't have a lot of flavor to me. But these New England style beers seem to have quite a bit of taste for a 5% beer. If you told me this was a 7% beer, I would not be able to tell the difference. A lot of beers I can smell and taste the difference in the ABV content. These style of beers I cannot usually. They're very, very well made. I enjoyed this beer. Like I said, I would buy it if I could get it here, even though it's just a 5%. I love this style of beer. Final chug. The grapefruit notes on this is just unbelievable. If the hops is providing all of that, and they're not using any kind of grapefruit or grapefruit juice or anything like that, that is awesomely impressive. That they can get that much grapefruit taste out of the hop. Impressive, very impressive, guys. I'm going to probably go against the grade on this one because it's very impressive to me. I love this style of beer. Y'all know that already. To me, guys, this is a 10. It's a 100. It is a 10 in the scale. I can't think of a single reason why I should not or would not give this beer that grade. I would buy it if I could get it here, and I don't buy 5% beers, guys. So that tells you something right there. Very impressive. A lot of taste, a lot of flavor, a lot of aroma. Very, very nice. So, 100 for me, guys, on this one. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 4.21 in the exceptional range. It is an exceptional beer. Alcohol is non-existent. Can't taste that 5%, but it has so much body and flavor. You don't know you're drinking a 5%. Like I said, if you told me it was a 7%, I would believe it. So, very nice. Over to Untapped for our final check-in. They have it at 4.17. Both of those guys, those are A numbers from both of those sites. And I could just as easily give it an 8 or a 9 to still be in the A category. But there's no reason to. Very well made, very well done. If you're looking for a low ABV juice bomb, and you can pick this up at the brewery, because like I said, he told me it was a brewery only release, and you're down in Texas where these guys are at, it's worth picking up. Absolutely. And, you know, being 5%, one beer is not going to put your face down in the dirt. You're not going to be too inebriated. It's almost to the session ale. So, very well done. Very well done. Very impressive. So, if you've had this one from Spindletap Brewery, this is their 5% Tint Citra edition. Let me know what you think, guys. I loved it. Thanks, Brandon. I do appreciate you sending it to me. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.